Assalamu alaikum and welcome to Abdullah Patel English High School and Yati Junior College. Today I'm going to start by our chapter number 2, that is 1.2 on saying please. Let's start by the icebreakers of on saying please. Now see, this is the page of your textbook. I hope it is clear to you people. If it is not clear, so you can open your textbook. I'm going to give the answers orally also. Okay. So there are 3 questions in our icebreakers. The first one is, list the words of courtesy that we use in our daily life. Discuss them with your partner and explain the purpose of using it. Now, what is courtesy? Yes. For example, if somebody help us, and in return, what we will say to him if somebody help us? Yes, we say thank you to that person. Okay, so that is the word of courtesy we are using. So certain words of courtesy we have to fill in the given boxes. One is done for us, that is thank you. Okay. So see, I have written over here. If you can see, the first one is please. The word of courtesy is please. Please, when we are using please, it is a kind of request that makes a person feel important, expressing politeness. Okay. Then second is sorry. When we are saying sorry, when we are admitting mistake to swallow our pride. Okay. At a time when we are following our pride, our attitude. Okay. And in return we say sorry to some person. So that is the word of courtesy. Next is welcome. When do we welcome a person? You are welcome. Yes, expressing politeness when someone thanks or expresses gratitude. The next is sir. When we say sir, yes, to give respect to a person. Then ma'am, again a lady, to give respect to them. Good morning sir, good morning ma'am. Okay, or for an open conversation. Hello. The next word is hello. Again, starting a formal conversation with a person. Nice to meet you. Again, this is a word that is related to courtesy. Okay, so there are certain many other words which we can include. For example, excuse me. When we interrupt someone, when two persons are talking and we try to interrupt, okay, so that is called excuse me. That term of courtesy is called as excuse me. Okay, to interrupt a person, the proper term is excuse me. Then pardon me. The next word of courtesy is pardon me. When we are using pardon me, it is a formal way of clarifying a situation, polite interruption, or it can be a polite interruption. Okay, so this is the word of courtesy. Another example we can take may I. May I take permission? May I set a climate of mutual respect? May I does not agree but creates respect politely. So there are many words which comes under this words of courtesy. So you can fill it up. Hope in this slide is visible to all of you. Now the second question is, listed below are a few character traits of people. Some are positive traits while other are not. Pick right the one you feel are desirable. Means some character traits have been given to us, which some are positive and some are negative. Okay. So what character trait you should possess? Just have a tick mark on that. So I am giving you explanation of the words given over here. 3 column has been given to us. You have to tick mark, okay, what you want. So I am not giving you the answer for which word you have to take. You have to think what characters you should possess. Okay, conniving. Now here conniving means to make faces for some work. Second is insensitive. That means to do work without liking it or without any feeling you do some work. It's called as insensitive. Then the third word is sly. Sly means a person who lie, a liar person, a person who cheats. Next word is humorous. Humorous means every time doing prank, a person who every time do jokes, cracking jokes, or a person who fully enjoy life. Then the next word is navy. Navy means a simple person. The next word is benevolent. Benevolent means a person who thinks positive for everyone. He can't think negative. Every time he thinks positive, he thinks good for the people. Aggressive. Aggressive means a person who lives in anger every time, whenever, whatever the mood would be, whatever the climate would be, he just has angerness in himself. Scheming. Scheming means every time think negative, whatever the vibes will be, but we will think only negative. That is scheming. Then the next word is wise. Wise, I think everybody know, a good person, okay, a kind person. Egoistic. Egoistic means who shows attitude. Manipulative. Manipulative, very clever. Rude. Living in anger, every time that person is rude. His behavior is rude. Boastful. Boastful, a person who talks illogical, or can say talks upon a thing but never achieve that thing. He just every time he just makes the thing that I will do that, I will do like this, I will touch the sky, but he cannot do that. He never achieves success in that. Humble. Humble means a simple person. Servile. Servile means a person who every time he just has a conversation with another person and he agrees with that person, or you can say a person, for example, जी हुजूरी करना, हाँ में हाँ मिलाना, okay, accept the things with other person easily. Territorial. Territorial, from a particular place, a person from a particular place. Patronizing, upbringing. Generous, a wise person or a kind person. I hope you understood this question and will do in your book. Moving further to our third question, that is, ethics and manners are very important for a person to live in a society. Read the following and put them in a proper column. Yes, we are living in a society. So our social manners are very, very important. Our behavior is very important, okay, to live in a society. So here 6 points are given to us, and this 6 points we have to fill in our column. So 2 column has been given to us, that is appropriate and inappropriate. Okay, so just read and put the appropriate and inappropriate. Now see, the first one is to receive phone calls while you are in a lecture or class. So is it inappropriate or it is appropriate? Can you receive a phone call while you are attending a lecture? No. So where it will come? Yes, it will come in inappropriate column. Then second one, to knock before you enter your principal's office. If you have some work with your principal, okay, so while entering you will knock or not? Yes, good manners, you have to knock, you have to take permission, and then you will enter in the principal office, right? So where it will come? In appropriate column. Then third one, to take the person who offers you tea or to thank the person who offers you tea or coffee. So in which column it will come? In appropriate column, right? When a person offers you something, so in return you will say thanks to him. So it will come in appropriate column. Then the fourth one, to be polite and courteous to other. Every time you should be polite and courteous to other. You should show courtesy to others. So it will come under which column? In appropriate column, right? So second, third and fourth are under appropriate column. Then the fifth one, to leave the classroom without the teacher's permission. While teacher is giving you explanation, okay, teacher is present in class, so will you leave the class without permission? No, you have to take permission, right? So without leaving, so it will come under inappropriate column. Then the sixth one, to occupy the seats reserved for ladies or physically challenged or elderly people on a bus or a train. In while we are traveling, so we have see reservation seats, okay, for ladies or maybe for physically challenged people or elder peoples, okay. So if we occupy their seat, so is it good? No, it is against our manner. So it will come under inappropriate column. Okay, I hope you understood. Our second, third, and fourth point come under appropriate column. First, fifth, and sixth will come in inappropriate column. Here we have completed by our icebreakers of chapter number 2, that is on saying please. Okay. Now starting by the summary of the chapter. Now see, summary of the chapter, writer. Okay. So the writer of our chapter is Alfred George Gardner. He was born in the year 1865 and died in the year 1946. Okay. Now see, he is very famous person as he has done his work in literary. He was a very famous journalist of his time. He was just 37 when he was appointed as a editor for Daily News at London. Okay, he also write his whatever the books he was writing. He was using his pen name, that is pseudonym. Okay, Alpha of the Law. He made regular contribution to the Daily News, the Manchester Evening News, etc. His essays are uniformly elegant, graceful, and humorous. The Pillar of Society, Pebbles on the Shore, Many Furrows, and Leaves in the Wind are some of his best-known writing. His uniqueness lies in his ability to teach the basic truth of life in an easy and amusing manner. Means whatever he writes, it is very good. It is authentic. Truthfulness can be seen in his writing, and it is very easy. In a lucid manner, he is writing the things. He raised the question of morality in everyday life. Means whatever he is writing related to society, the social behavior of a people. Okay, from his book, that is the Pillar of Society, we can have the judgment that what he is writing. In On Saying Please, he points out the value of good manners in social life and emphasizes the importance of courtesy and politeness in daily behavior. Means how a person should behave in his daily routine. On what basis we should say please. Okay, so that good manners can be seen in this chapter. He shows how polite speech and manner sweeten the atmosphere around and how discourtesy and ill manner spoil or polluted. From the same chapter, he also shows us that if we are having a bad manner or bad behavior, so how it pollute the environment. If it is a good atmosphere, okay, and we are using bad behavior, we are doing bad behavior, we are using bad manners, okay, to the people. So how that a sweet atmosphere turn into a bad one, or ill manner will spoil the function or pollute it. Okay, so this thing is explained in his very famous writing, that is On Saying Please. Okay, so here I would like to end by our session, that is icebreakers and summary of our writer. In our next session, inshallah, I am going to start by our chapter, explanation of our chapter. Thank you very much. I hope you are writing your answers in your textbooks answer, icebreakers, as well as brainstorming activities in your notebooks, online assignment book, which I already asked you to make in the month of June, right? So here I would like to end by the session. I hope you are understanding the thing. Um, if the video is blurred, just make your video quality good. Okay. Uh, if still the problem arise, please ask me. Be friend to ask me. I will post the pictures of that answer so that it will be good, or it will be visible to you people, and you will complete your books on time. Okay. Thank you.